Find out how an almost $1,300 unexpected expense could have ruined our Christmas.
Stay tuned.
Welcome back to another Sunday night sit down with America's #1 money couple. I'm Talent.
And I'm Ty, and we're from hisandhermoney.com, where we're managing money, marriage, and everything in between.
That's right, guys. We just got hit hard with some unexpected expenses that could have ruined our entire Christmas.
That's right, guys. It was exactly $1,273.03 to be exact. Was our sudden expense. And the story goes a little bit like this, guys. We were driving, rather you were driving, to a family's home on Thanksgiving, and our car shut off right in the midst of you driving. And all I heard you say was, "Oh no," and I'm like, "What?" The car just stopped. I said, "What?" And I see you pulling the steering wheel as hard as you can to get to the other side of the road. And I'm like, okay, thank God that he kept us, he covered us. And then fast forward a few days later, it happened again. That's when we knew. We were like, nope, wait a minute. And you said, I can't have you all riding around like this. I'm gonna have to take a half day off of work and get this taken care of.
So that's what I did. I took a half day the next day. We took vehicle in, have it serviced, and it took a couple of days for them to figure out what exactly the problem was, because the car is in good shape. It doesn't have a lot of miles on it, so for it to be acting this way, it kind of puzzled even the mechanic. And so it took them a couple of days to diagnose and figure it out, but they did. A couple of days later, we get the call. We got it all ready. You can come pick it up. We go and pick it up, and boom, $700 some odd dollars.
That's right.
To get that thing running.
That's right. And so I brought the vehicle home, parked it in the garage. You came home a few hours later from work. We had dinner, did the whole 9 yards, whatnot. You go outside and you go outside to your vehicle because you left your phone in your vehicle.
This is the other vehicle.
Yes. The same day that we brought home the first vehicle. And he comes in the house, he says, Ty, you will not believe this. I said, what? My car won't start now. I said, what? Yeah. Are you serious? Your car won't start? I mean, so you took the jumping cables, you tried to jump in, and it wouldn't even turn.
Nothing.
So we had to get on the phone the next morning, have a tow truck come to tow it back to our mechanic, this other vehicle now to our mechanic. The tow expense was $129. That was another blow. Come to find out, the next day we found out what was wrong with the vehicle, the alternator and the battery, $500. Right there.
So if you do the math, you got it. In just under 48 hours, we had almost $1,300 in car repair expenses.
Now I have to say this, with Christmas being just a few weeks away, I'm going to admit, yes, we are America's #1 money couple. Yes, we always teach you guys and train you all to get out of debt and to make sure that you have emergency fund and money set to the side. Yes, out of one of our 13 bank accounts, the bank accounts that we share with you guys, we were able to pull from this account. Pretty much we had to self-finance it ourselves. Instead of going to the bank or pulling out credit cards, we are self-financing it ourselves. So we have to pay ourselves back the money. But I must say it was like a blow. It really, really was. I kind of felt it, and I was a little bit sad. It wasn't the fact that, God didn't provide, and I thank God for making a way and providing a way and teaching us how to be wise stewards over his money. But I start to think about all of you guys. The very people that watch us here on YouTube, who follow us over on hisandhermoney.com, and the number of people who may not even know who we are or follow us. So many people are living in debt. So many people are living paycheck to paycheck. And a sudden expense, such as an emergency, such as $1,273.03, will hit someone's home about 2 weeks prior to Christmas, could have totally ruined our Christmas. I start to think about my babies. We have a 6-year-old, a 4-year-old, and a 2-year-old. And how do you tell your kids, there will be no Christmas? Yes, it's very easy to say, well, how many birthday parties do you go to? And it's someone else's birthday party, kids, and you get presents. It's Jesus' birthday anyway. The reality is, as parents, we want to provide for our children. And I'm not saying we have to go all out. It may be just a very small gift. It may be something that we make here at home, cookies or a book, whatever the case may be. someone being hit with a $1,300 expense like that, sudden expense, there are millions of people all around the world that won't be able to have Christmas because of that. You know, and that just really, I was saddened. I was really, really saddened. And we wanted to just share this message to you guys and let you all know that when we come to you guys every single Sunday and we preach to you all practically and tell you guys, get out of debt, handle your money wisely, because situations like this can happen, unexpected. We had no idea that not one, but both of our vehicles were going to be in the shop back to back, and that we were going to have to figure out how we were going to pay $1,300. You know what I mean? Like, that was a blow.
Yeah, not only was this the month of Christmas, but this is also our son's birthday.
Yep.
So imagine if we didn't take the time
So
to make
true.
preparation, we would have had to break his heart over his birthday gifts as well as
That's so
Christmas
true.
gifts.
And let's not forget mortgage payments, light bill, phone bill, food, groceries, all of that stuff that we would have had to pay for as well on top of this sudden expense.
The whole point is that you need to be prepared. Even if you're not out of debt yet, that doesn't give you a reason not to make preparation for unexpected expenses. You should at least have a starter emergency fund of $1,000 or $2,000 set aside for situations such as these, because if it can happen to us, it can definitely happen to you. So make the plans, the provisions now, because you don't want an important memory taken away or a gift not being able to be purchased because of the fact that this expense popped up out of nowhere. The truth is, expenses don't pop up out of nowhere. They're there. They're coming. It's not a matter of if it will happen. It's a matter of when it will happen. So make the preparations that you need by putting money to the side for situations such as these, so that when these times hit, it'll just be an inconvenience instead of a disaster for your household.
So needless to say, our Christmas is not ruined. We will have a beautiful Christmas here at home with our children and our family.
Because we made the sacrifice and we made the preparation so that these expenses were covered and we survived, and our children will have gifts. Our son will have his birthday party, and everything is all good. And that's what we want for you guys. We want you guys to win, and we don't want anything to take you off course to victory.
That's right, guys. Well, we hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget, guys, make sure that you order our new book, Money Talks, the ultimate couples guide to communicating about money. The link is in the description box below. You can also visit us at our website at hisandhermoney.com. Don't forget, meet us back here next Sunday night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, where you will see the both of us sharing with you.
And don't forget to subscribe to our highly rated podcast, The His and Her Money Show. If you have an Apple device, you can find us on iTunes. If you have an Android device, you can find us on Sticher. All for free, all to get you the motivation that you need on your journey to financial freedom. Well, guys, it's been great. Until next time.
Bye.
Peace.